Welcome back to these sets of tutorial videos where we'll walk you through how to use the SSL portal. This video will focus on how to earn and update your total points earned, or TPE, via the player page. The more TPE you earn, the more attributes you can update. So let's get started. Earning TPE is essential to developing your player, and TPE is split into two categories: capped TPE and uncapped TPE. Capped TPE means that you can earn a maximum of 12 TPE from capped point tasks, also called PTs, every week. You can earn capped TPE in two main ways: the activity check on the portal and a weekly point task thread on the forum. The activity check is accessible via your player. If you haven't already claimed the activity check TPE from the portal this week, you can click on the activity check button and you will earn 6 TPE directly to your player. In the weekly point task thread on the forum, you can fulfill one of the eligible tasks listed in the initial post. You can either write an SSL-related media article, you can write a reply to another article, you can create an SSL-related graphic, or a podcast, or you can complete a point task from one of our affiliate leagues. If you are hired to do a job within the league, you can also use your job claim or a PT pass within the weekly PT thread. In order to earn the 6 capped TPE from the weekly point task, you need to post a relevant link to the task that you have completed. An earning week runs from Monday at 12 a.m. Pacific time to Sunday 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. In order to earn the capped TPE from the weekly point task, you need to post in the thread within this time span. After the week has been completed, the point task team will go ahead and grade all of the submissions for the weekly thread and add 6 TPE to every player who has had an approved point task. Activity checks need to be claimed within the same time frame. If you already have claimed an activity check this week, the activity check button will be grayed out. Uncapped TPE can be earned from various different uncapped point tasks that are either done once every season or once every week. Common point tasks within this category are prediction TPE, or prediction tasks, where you predict the results of 3 games that are held on Saturday every week. These uncapped point tasks are published on the forum. Another uncapped point task is the training camp that is completed once every season. This can be claimed via your player page on the portal, and the amount of TPE you earn is dependent on how old your player is. During your first couple of seasons, you will earn 40 TPE from the training camp, which is then reduced to 30, 20, and 10 during your last couple of seasons. Similar to the activity check button, the seasonal training camp can be claimed via a click of a button, but it will be removed if you have already claimed it during the current season. All tasks that are completed within the portal are directly added to your player's TPE total, and you can use the TPE to upgrade your player. All of the uncapped tasks and the weekly point task needs to be graded by the point task team and added to your portal after the deadline for the task has passed. You will receive a notice in Discord when these grades have been submitted. You can see your TPE history, all of the events that have gained you TPE, or once you're old enough, taken away TPE in terms of regression, in the TPE history section of your player page. There you will see what time your earning has been done, who did the earning or who submitted the TPE for your player, where you got the TPE from, and the amount of TPE you earned from the different sources or the different events. Your player page also contains a player overview, and it is in this overview where you can then update and change your player in various ways. The most common action you will take on your player is updating them. Updating means that you can spend your available TPE to update or upgrade your attributes based on the same TPE scale that you saw at player creation. Clicking on the submenu within the player overview box, you can see update, and clicking on that gives you a similar screen to what you saw in the player creation menu, where all of your attributes are now current to your current build. You can also select a player role that you want to focus on in your build or in your update. That will then highlight the very important attributes for that role. Updating your player means that you can take your available TPE and use it to update one or more of your attributes. Once you are happy with your update, you can click on Update, and you will need to verify that the attributes that you want to update are the ones that you've actually input into the update tool. Once you've verified that these updates are correct, you can click on Yes, Confirm Update, and your player has been updated with these new attributes. All of the update history can be shown in the Update History box, where you will see at what time you made a change to your build, which attribute you changed, and the value change of this specific attribute. During your first couple of seasons in the league, you are also able to re-roll or redistribute attributes, one time each. Redistribution means that you are able to move up to 100 TPE from your current build to other attributes, as well as switching both the footedness and the positional experience of your player. You can choose new primary and secondary positions. You may also choose different traits with the redistribution. A reroll is essentially a larger redistribution, where you can redistribute all of your total earned TPE, not limited to just 100. Within a reroll, you can also change your player's position, their traits, and their footedness. You may use these two actions once in your career, so make sure that you use them wisely. Usually, in the beginning of a player's career in the SSL, the amount of TPE that you earn is more than enough to change the way your player acts on the field without using a redistribution or a reroll. However, there are scenarios where a redistribution or a reroll is necessary. For instance, if you want to change from a striker to a central defender, where most of the attributes for a striker are no longer applicable for a central defender. This would be an ample opportunity to use one of your redistribution or reroll, whichever is applicable to the scenario at hand. And that's how you earn and update TPE in the Simulation Soccer League's player portal. Regularly participating in the community and wisely managing your TPE will help you build a standout player, but don't hesitate to reach out to the academy coaches during your first season in the SSL, or the community as a whole, if you have any questions and need further assistance. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and make sure to check out our other videos for more tips and tricks on becoming a top player in the Simulation Soccer League. Good luck, and see you on the pitch.